Hi, Albert here, and this is my follow-up to Reflective Diary Part B. So this time around, I asked my PM supervisor, Kinga, to join me in our meeting room, as I felt that would be a less intimidating place for both of us. Try to make the atmosphere as inviting and as comfortable as possible for both of us. And this is what I did. I began the conversation by saying, Kinga, we need to revisit the end of shift supervisor report once again. Initially, the response from him was, oh, I thought we left that alone. I thought we weren't going to touch on that for a while. I said, no, Kinga, we need to really address this and we need to iron out the issues. Before he could get more defensive, I said, okay, Kinga, and I actually stopped myself getting agitated and defensive too at this stage. So I said, Kinga, I'm going to go and make a quick cuppa. Can I get you to just have a look at the report? And when I come back, we're going to have a look at if there's any issues or anything that you need explaining or outlined, we'll go over that in depth. So at that point, I left the room and went and had a cuppa, made a cuppa. When I returned, this is what happened. Kinga, how did you go? Did you have a look at the report? Can we start off with what underlying issues do you think you have with it? Is there any issues? Or do you need some assistance in filling in the report? His reply was, Albert, you know that I've got written and oral issues and this stops me contributing to the report. So at that time I felt excellent, I felt great. We were opening up and he was opening up to me. He was telling me exactly what I wanted to hear, that he's got issues outside of the report. So I said, Kinga, okay, why don't we do this? I'll sit with you and you can tell me exactly what you're thinking with filling in the report, and I'll put pen to paper or I will actually type it up on the computer. We'll start there and then we'll build up on it. And if you need any further assistance from there, we can have a look at other ways that we can assist you with. He felt really relaxed at the time and he thought, okay, that's an excellent idea, let's try that. So we sat back and we started working through that. That was going really well. I still wanted him to take ownership of this report and I still wanted him to take it over and give his own spin on it. So next couple of days I wanted to just monitor how his progress was going along. I looked at it from the sidelines and I touched base with him very, very quickly just to see whether he needed any further assistance and whether he wanted anybody else to help him with the report. He was going okay. There were a couple of little questions here and there which he actually came to me with. That was great to see. He started showing a little bit more trust in coming to me. That was great to see. I noticed in the next couple of days he was actually spending a bit more time with AM shift supervisor and they were talking amongst each other. They were trying to deal with it themselves, which was great to see. They were working through it, and there was a little bit of feedback initially from the other team members, just more concerned about what was going into this report. So that was fine. The two supervisors addressed that and they actually dealt with that, which was great to see. They were taking ownership of it. I was really happy with that. So overall I felt that we were making really good progress, and my initial steps and my default routine has started changing around. I really took notice of that. In my default routine I was able to take my deep breaths. I was able to address at the times where I needed to pull back. I addressed the fact that I could take time out and refocus again. So that challenge I felt like I had overcome, and I've got a new focus now. and I think I'm moving in the right direction. So that's my follow-up to Reflective Diary Part B. Thanks for watching again.